amazing to look out here and see thousands of progressive Calgarians come together from all across southern Alberta to rally alongside all the people in Edmonton, in Lethbridge, in Fort McMurray who are standing up and telling this government that it is time to stop what they are doing. I don't think anybody signed up for this. These guys said, we're not gonna touch your pensions. Lie. We're gonna fund your health care. Lie. We're not gonna talk about this taxation cut that's never gonna come. And in fact, they've made this province less livable, more expensive, and less free for everyone to belong. If you don't know who I am, I don't know what rock you've been under, but hi, I'm Victoria. Some of you know me as Carla Marks. This was an elaborate joke. I just want you to follow me on Instagram. That's the whole reason we're here. No, we're here because we have a very serious message to deliver. We have a lot of speakers to get to, but I'm going to take a minute here before we get to Michelle Robinson, who's going to deliver an amazing address to start this. I want to take a minute here and talk to you about someone I don't talk a lot about in public spaces. I want to talk to you about my dad. My dad is Glenn from Vulcan. That's two N's. That's about as conservative as it gets. Glenn was born in Lethbridge in 1954 in this province, and he grew up here, he grew up in Vulcan, he grew up in small towns, he moved away to go to school, and he came back with his family when I was a tiny child, and we settled here, and we were gonna build a life here, and he said, this is a province where my kids can grow up, and they can belong to, and they can get a good deal out of life in this province. And now, this guy who has voted, he voted for Klein, he voted for Stelmach, he voted for every conservative government he possibly could. He no longer votes for that party because that party left him behind. I assure you from Thanksgiving, that man has not moved to the left. He has parked his feet still, and that party has gone to a crazy place, a radical right-wing agenda that does not fit the views of so many Albertans in this province anymore. And he took a pledge to me, and I don't care how he voted in the past, I care about how he votes now. And he lives in Kelowna like most Albertans over the age of 70. Easy. And he took a pledge to me though, and he said, I will not vote for any party that harms your rights. I don't care who he votes for, I care who he doesn't vote for. This is a man who for 70 years, every time he's been in a ballot box, he has voted conservative, and he no longer does that. And I think that's an important thing to say, that I don't care what you voted for in the past. Because you know what, if you voted for the Progressive Conservatives, sometimes they did try to be progressive. There was a different movement in those days, and that's not what we're dealing with anymore. And I think it's time that we reach out to as many people across this province who maybe did vote a little differently and did stand behind the conservative banner for a long time. And these people need to wake up, we need to help teach them, we need to help with an open arm and say, hey, listen to what this government is doing in your name. It's not your party of the past. It's not your dad's party. It's something very different, very insidious, and we need to stand up together against this. We need to show compassion to each other. We cannot demand perfection for everyone who wants to join this movement. We need to say, you're here with me now, you're committed to causing less harm, or even, hey, maybe no harm. Then come with us to a better place, because we don't want to take Alberta back. We want to move Alberta forward. I'm so proud to see so many of you here today to say that, and I am honored to be here with you. And I've got to also say, this is going to be a long road. We are not here for one more rally. We are here for a long haul, because it is going to take a while before we can undo the unjust things that happened on Thursday. We are in a new era in this province where there is a second class of citizen legally, and it is going to take us a long time before we can turn that clock back. So what I need you to do today is I need you to get involved. I need you to sign up with Momentum, sign up with Transaction Alberta, sign up and follow the leaders that you see here today, and keep coming out, because we have to build this movement. We have 3 years, my friends. We have 3 years to build a movement that will change this province and build 40 years of progressive politics moving forward.